BLM community in Arizona, after 20 years of existence, launched their uniform last Saturday, December 2nd, 2023 in Tucson at Red Roof Hotel. Throughout the world, uniforms are used to identify either a particular profession of workers or social and cultural groups. Since 2024, when LECDA Arizona was created, and due to its vibrant activity within the Arizona community, some non-BLM people from the western region of Cameroon and Liberia has joined the organization as associate members. The ceremony kicked off with an entrance dance procession with beautiful traditional music. Then followed by a word from the outgoing president of the chapter, who is now the current CEO of LECDA USA, Mr. Etienne Pascal, where he emphasized that the group can do more than just uniform, like obtaining and owning a cultural center.
We're not only here to launch this beautiful attire that you see us put on, but it's the beginning of a very long journey that we want to embark. It might not even end in 5 years, but you can cut down that time considerably. It doesn't have to be this night, but it's going to be a continuous process. We've been working on having a common uniform that identifies us as a community. We have achieved that goal, and we're here to showcase it. It is an achievement. And at the same time that we are showcasing this achievement, we are also mapping another plan. So we want to launch this uniform and at the same time appeal for assistance. For what? We feel like as a beautiful community like this, we should go beyond uniform identification and own something as a community. So we are going to be launching a fundraiser today to start generating funds towards the purchase of the BLM Community Hall in Tucson.
Due to the CEO excellent public speaking skill, he was doubled as the MC of the occasion, where he introduced the new executive whose mandate would be to acquire a property that will serve the BLM community in Arizona.
Forward. Our way forward from today is not to organize an evening like this, also a uniform. Our way forward beginning today is to work hard and own property in Tucson as a community. And that first step has been given to this responsibility, to this lady. You want to be the president? Because you are the head of the line.
She's in the middle of she's at the core of everything.
We need to protect our president.
An occasion like this cannot go without a buffet made of different African delicacy. It must be noted that LECDA Arizona, as a chapter, has held one of the outstanding convention, has produced two CEOs, the current and the former, Chief Dr. Fominche, who was given an opportunity to pop a champagne.
We want to thank you. We want to thank you all for coming to support the BLM community. The first BLM end of year party took place close to 20 years ago in 2004. We started in a home, and we've grown to a level where we are not only having our party in a hall, but we are wearing uniform. This is a sign of how far we've come, the progress we have made as a community. And like others have said, we can only hope for a better and a bigger and a more prosperous and a more enlightening and a more interesting and a fun-filled and a blessed BLM community in Tucson, Arizona.
While the incoming chapter president, Dr. Mrs. Awache Nkemzi, also had an opportunity to open another one.
I appreciate the people who have been building the community up to now, and I and my team, we hope to move forward from here. We don't know everything. I don't know if I can say I'm an adult or a kid midway, but I have a lot to learn, and I'm hoping that the community will join us to help us learn and move things forward. So we pray for greater heights and more achievements in the community.
Towards the end, our camera captured some opinion voices from community's members. First was Chief Fungwinyi.
It's been by the grace of God that we've come this far. To start with, as you rightly said, I was the pioneer president for LECDA Arizona. When we started, we were hosting in people's houses. We're still hosting in people's houses. And we were a few of us then. Now we've graduated to the level where we have our own uniform. And it is a good thing. It's a good thing because we launched our uniform today. It is a good thing because we have our children graduating and going into professional courses. It's a good thing because we've grown in number, we've grown in wealth, we've grown in intellectuality. It is a good thing and it's a blessing from God, because if you look at our community, you accept with me that today we've just launched the project to buy our own hall, which means going forward, in time to come, LECDA Arizona will have the BLM Cultural Center. The whole purpose of the BLM Cultural Center is that the BLM child born in America will come to know more about the BLM probably than the BLM child born inside the BLM, because we've come here to stay. And we have to take care of ourselves first. And we have to generate our own income here. Because in time to come, the BLM Center will grow to become a situation where our own children will be able to be managers of those centers. We'll have video center, we'll have our cultural center, we'll have everything that will reflect the BLM and will reflect Cameroon. So it is a great day for us. Look, as you
Then, followed by Nkreta Fotabong Acheleke, aka Uncle Mike, who was one of the first LeBLM sons to settle in Arizona.
I want to be very thankful to tell you that as a trailblazer in Arizona and see where we are today, it's an honor for me individually and for the community to have grown the way we are today. I was not only the trailblazer, I've also been the president. I've led this community. As far as the BLM community in Arizona is concerned, we have hosted a LECDA convention. That shows how we have grown. We have our challenges, but we have walked through the challenges. And where we are today, I can tell you, I am so proud. I never thought we'd get to this level. But where we are today, talking about a community center, it's great. That's what we need. And that's what our community needs.
Meanwhile, the new president, Dr. Mrs. Awun Kemsi, articulated how and what she wants to do.
Well, as you all know, I'm the new president, but I took over from the current CEO of LECDA Arizona, and he has set a really great precedent. I think the bar is really high for me, but I'm aiming to get to somewhere, maybe not exactly where he got to, but at least move the community forward. So as a young person, I'm trying to see if we can get the kids more involved, get our young people more involved into leadership, try to help our kids to mentor them to do great things. I mean, to help them achieve their goals in this country. They say charity begins at home, but we're not only going to focus on our home in the BLM, but we also have to groom our kids here present in the United States towards leadership. So together with my team, I'm hoping that we'll be able to move this community forward and be able to move the BLM people in Arizona forward. Thank you.
Lastly, the heavyweight leader, Mr. Etienne Pascal, told us how he will use some of his key he used to govern a successful chapter to the General Association, which is the BLM Cultural and Development Association, LECDA USA.
Thank you so much, Gaza Media. We are here in Arizona launching the chapter uniform and also a very, very hectic project, the construction of the BLM Cultural Hall in Arizona. You know, as the current CEO of LECDA USA, they often say charity begins at home. You know, my ability to be able to lead the rest of the BLM community can be judged from how we manage our local chapter, and I'm very, very motivated with the progress that we are making here because we have made some remarkable improvement or steps here in Arizona that I am really looking at bringing that even to the general LECDA community. For example, we are launching the chapter uniform, which helps to bring us together. We have made an impact in Arizona as a community. We do have members of LECDA Arizona who are not from the BLM. We have somebody from the West Province, and we even have somebody from Liberia who is the member of the BLM community here in Arizona. That speaks to the impact that we have on the community, and I'm really looking at doing the same thing at the level of the entire BLM community in the US to see how we as a community can have an impact in the US. Thank you so much. Like I said, I want this to go out so that the other chapters can emulate what we are doing here in Arizona, because independent and strong independent chapters coming together will form a wonderful LECDA USA. Thank you so much.
It would be an understatement to say it was a successful event, and LECDA Arizona remains the most vibrant chapter. And this is Gaza Media, and for this presentation, I am Ernest Kumba.